Hello one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos. Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. When we last left off, we had finished our shopping, but we still had a little bit of inventory management left to do. Not too much, just some. Let's see what this is. This is Cure to Light, so we'll set that there. We don't have another Cure potion to put up there. I do need to sell the potions of Eagle's Splendor still. That one won't help me very much, and the most of it is pretty much organized and ready to go in terms of inventory. We can sort out these bags just a little bit. Let's open the bag of holding, which is everything I'm guaranteed to want to keep. Not sure we want to keep the journal. Oh yes, I do. I actually need to turn that into Aribeth. I should take these things out of this magic bag as well. Also put these in the actual bag of holding. Let us do that. How much weight reduce was this one? This one was 20, and this is just a box. So, actually, no, I will actually keep my stuff that I want to keep in here. Because the stuff that I want to keep is mostly pretty light. As opposed to some of the stuff that I find that I might want to sell, like suits of full plate or the like. I'll want the room in the proper magic bag to actually hold those. Move disease. Did I have space for that? No, I didn't. I do not have room for that on the front tab. I could put it there, but I want to put another potion there later on in the future. So, I think that pretty much settles the inventory stuff. We need to go speak to Aribeth about that book. So let us do that now. There's a lot of good magical stuff I want to buy in this town, but I have got to start saving up. Those braces of dexterity will be a huge help. Let's talk to Aribeth.
I am pleased to see that you remain safe, my friend. Lord Nasher tells me he is confident of your success, though I do worry at the danger in which you place yourself.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad at this point, except the Ogre Mage.
Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
I have located some information on the cult.
This is good news. What have you discovered?
Show her the journal, which is now a page.
So the cult was responsible for stirring up the humanoids in the hills? You are to be commended for putting an end to that danger indeed. While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them. Fortunately, it does mention where more cultists may be found. Charwood and the Neverwinter Woods. Search those places perhaps for the information we seek. Have you found any other information?
Nothing else.
Then I wish you luck.
Thank you once again, Aribeth, for having most of your dialogue read by an actress.
You remain safe, my friend. Lord Nasher tells me he is confident. Have you yet
We'll skip
discovered any new information?
You look tired. Have you not been sleeping well?
Why do you ask me that? The spy master put you up to this, didn't he?
Did he? No, he didn't.
I see. I suppose my state is obvious enough. Aaron is far more concerned than is warranted, however. Certainly a few bad dreams are not a reason to become alarmed.
When you are a paladin? Yes. Yes, they are.
The servants claim I speak in my sleep and say frightening things. They creep about me cautiously, like I have gone mad. And Aaron pays their superstitious twitterings far more heed than he should.
No, not really.
After all that has happened with the plague and Fenthic, I think a disturbing dream or two is not so surprising, wouldn't you agree?
No, not for a paladin. Perhaps you've gone mad! Completely cracked! No. The dreams are disturbing enough to keep you from sleep.
Now you too? Has the world gone mad, or is it me? These dreams are disturbing and frightening, but they shall pass. They are my burden to bear and no one else's.
Let's give this a shot. Why don't you tell me about these dreams? Maybe it will help.
Perhaps you are right. Having the perspective of another on these dreams may not be a bad idea.
This is only working because Aribeth and Aribeth's story, again, it's hard to say her name possessively, her story is so integral to the plot of Neverwinter, so the game wants you to hear it if you want to hear it.
I am falling in the dream. Always falling.
Had those dreams before.
By a heavy blackness which chokes and drowns me.
Nope, now you've lost me.
Hands reach out to me, and the voices, a cacophony of whispers that plead to me for help. And then I see a shrouded figure. It is Fenvik. He is walking away from me, and I run to catch him, but always he eludes me in the darkness.
Why don't you cast light?
The voices get so much louder. They are accusing me, blaming me, and I feel ashamed, though I do not know what I am being blamed for. I cry out for help, for them to stop their assault, but I go unheeded. And then I catch up to the figure, and I see that it is not Fenvik. He turns and gazes at me with sad eyes, and I know it is Tyr. And then my god turns his back on me.
Again, when you're a paladin, this is not just a regular dream to be ignored anymore.
These are my dreams. Perhaps now you can understand why I have not wished to discuss them. I am frightened of what they may mean.
Let's see. Obviously something is seriously wrong. To be honest, or to be correct, this character has been blunt up to now about things. We would be blunt here as well. Something is wrong with you.
Such as? I am going mad? Or I am under the influence of evil magic, perhaps? Don't tell me you subscribe to the same superstitious prattle as the servants.
I am no fool, Aribeth, and neither should you be.
If I'm a fool, it is only for discussing my dreams with you in the first place. Let us return to the topic of your mission and not speak of this further. As you wish.
Well, she mad now. Events are moving quickly. It is unlikely Aribeth will be able to discuss herself with you for the time being. She mad now. But we told her what needed to be said. So, just to recap, for anyone who is unfamiliar with Dungeons & Dragons mythology, or anyone who needed a reminder, the way paladins work in Dungeons & Dragons. When you are a paladin, you are the hand-picked, chosen avatar of a deity. There's no real road to becoming a paladin that you put yourself on. If you are a cleric, you devote yourself to a god, to a deity. We can use Tyr as an example here, such as Aribeth's deity. You devote your life to studying and training and serving in the temples to become a cleric of that deity. Another word for cleric, you could be a priest of that deity, etc., etc., etc. But when you are a cleric or priest, you devoted your life to that god, to potentially not even ever be noticed by them. Of course, the cleric would like to think otherwise, but it is potentially quite true that you would never, ever get anything out of it. Should we go to the mines? Yeah, we're here, why not? We have no reason to go in there yet, but we're here. Adventure! Anyways, you've devoted your life to that deity. Even if you don't get anything out of it, theoretically, the faith should keep you loyal to it. When you are a paladin, you're picked. You are chosen by the deity itself. Not chosen by the church, not chosen by a cleric, or anything like that. Not even chosen suspiciously so. Not unless you are serving some very particular gods. But as a paladin, the deity that you would potentially be serving comes to you and straight up tells you, I want you to be my paladin. They have picked you, and it can come from any kind of life, any kind of background, any kind of history. Paladins walk all sorts of lives before they become a paladin. But when you are a paladin, you were picked by that deity. I keep reiterating that part. But the point of it is, your deity is watching you constantly. Everything that you do, you're being watched by your deity. If you're a cleric, you may not have that benefit. On a good day, he might be paying attention to you, but most of the time, you are a cleric among thousands. If you are a paladin, you are solo among millions, and you have your deity has a vested interest in you. So when you're a paladin, and you dream of your god, and your god turning their back on you, that is now a precognition. It is more than a precognition, actually. It is your god themselves sending you a message. Big deal. Uh-oh. We have trouble. These are trolls. There's a problem with trolls. A very serious problem with trolls. Another bit of D&D mythology. Let's see if the game will tell it to you. It won't, but I know the truth. Trolls are horrid carnivores, devouring everything from grubs to humanoids. Most creatures avoid these beasts, as they know no fear and attack increasingly when hungry. Here's the problem. Trolls can only be killed by fire or acid. They can be damaged, and they can be reduced to 1 hit point by any other means, but only fire or acid can prevent them from coming back. I don't have a fire bow, I don't have fire arrows, and I don't have acid arrows. I think these do necrotic damage, possibly with the vampiric regeneration. I don't think I have a fire-based melee weapon. It's just a longsword, isn't it? Just like a longsword +1. Yeah. This is a problem, and I can't cast any fire-related spells. Linyu can do it, but I don't control what Linyu does. Here. We might have to leave this be. I think we will. We're not going this way. That is a fight we cannot win. Not unless Linyu is programmed to know to use fire damage on trolls, but I'm going to say the AI doesn't deserve that much credit. When I see her cast things like Sunbeam or Scorching Ray or whatever on like a regular goblin or something, I know that the AI is not programmed to use their spells very cautiously. So, let's do 2 things. Let's go back to town and dump some money on a set of fire arrows, if we can find one, or acid arrows. Either will suffice. Let us see. Failing that, we're going to have to take one of the other roads. So much for saving up all of our money. Now we're being forced to buy ammunition. Apparently this person wants to talk to me. I'm right here. You must be Jericho. You are exactly as the assassin described you. I'm an adventurer like you, looking for the cult. They've got an assassin trying to kill us off. Trying to kill us off. Of my entire party, I am the sole survivor. Where did you encounter him? Just outside Charwood. Don't bother heading back there. You don't find him. He finds you. Did you catch his name? Yeah, Vardok. I didn't get his clan name, but he seemed orc-raised. No human mother could raise a son to be that vicious. Thanks for the warning. Spread the word. He's after every last one of us. Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Let's go here first and check on fire or acid arrows. Wouldn't buy them originally, but now I might have to.
Hail to ye!
Hail to ye indeed. I'd like to make a purchase. Let's see what we got. Bolts, arrows, bolts of lightning, bolts of frostbite, piercing arrows, lightning arrows, ice arrows, fire arrows, and acid arrows. They cost the same. It's $2 grand for a stack of 99, which is a very large chunk of our money. Must think. I don't think you can set the orcs on fire, or the trolls on fire with a torch. Crap. I really don't want to dump that kind of money on ammunition, expendable ammunition. But it's the only way for my character build to reliably kill those, not unless I buy like a flame blade or a flame dagger or something, and I doubt I'm just going to casually wander into any of those. Alright, for now, I suppose we'll take one of the other woods, one of the other roads, and hope we don't run into trolls that way too. Most unfortunate. And there's not even a spell I could take. Not at first. No. Perhaps it's second level magic. I doubt it. And even then, I'm lucky if I get one second level spell. What? You want to start something, dog? I believe this was the Neverwinter Woods. I'd rather not go down to Charwood just yet. This is where the trolls are. Oh dear. This encounter is going to be unavoidable. Watch this. See how he's at near death? See how he's still definitely there? And how it fades away? What? Why did the troll fade away? Never mind! Apparently the Dungeons & Dragons based game, based off Dungeons & Dragons 3rd Edition, would like to violently rape Dungeons & Dragons lore in the ear, because apparently we can kill trolls without access to fire damage. Or Linyu has a flaming mace, which is possible, but I doubt it. Cool. Save myself a nice $2 grand, I guess. Elaine, stop tanking, especially because apparently Vardock has arrived. See, that was a valid target to use that spell on. Ow, focus to troll. Ow, 20 damage. Jeez! That's a heck of a claymore you got there, buddy. It's a great sword, but win with the autosave. Wonderful. I'm glad the game autosaved. I was not expecting to walk into death. Oh! Oh, it autosaved all the way back here. Yeah, you know what? That's okay. We'll miss the dialogue talking to that guy about Vardock. Where are we at? We're at save 66, and we're actually at the end of the video as well, pretty much. We'll go forward and fight these trolls, because apparently we can just do that. Maybe the game is using the trolls as an excuse to have rapid regeneration of mobs in this area. Like these trolls are going to respawn very, very quickly. It's possible. Elaine is going to go down because she is obsessed with tanking. And Linyu is obsessed with not tanking because she'd rather sit back there and just cast magic. instead of actually resolving our problems, and I can't rest without summoning Elaine back, so you know what, we're just gonna load. Thank you all for watching. This is WellArmedWithTacos signing off, and when we come back, apparently trolls don't work the way trolls should actually work. So we're going to be fighting quite a few of those. And to think I was about to dump almost 3 grand on a stack of 99 fire arrows that I was going to convince myself that I needed to actually kill these trolls, because if this were proper D&D, I actually would. See you later. Take care and bye-bye.